All right, Zahid Valencia, day before Final X. Just got done with the press conference. How you feeling so far?
I feel great, ready to go, like $1,000,000. The work is done. Just kind of stay healthy, get a little bit of weight off, and just go out there and showcase what I have tomorrow.
You mentioned in the press conference that the move to Stillwater has been really impactful for you, both in terms of the partners, but also it sounded like, some different approaches to like regulating your emotions and your mindset. Can you talk a little bit more about that mental side of things and maybe what's changed?
Yeah, just scenarios that we do in the wrestling room where, even though I'll be up on some of the guys, David wants another one. And another one, even when the guy's going full defense, and I'm just like, he's not doing anything. Just kind of instilling that kind of mindset. It's like, hey, no matter what, just keep your emotions in check. Go out there, get your points. If I have to go lock down defense, hold ground, and everything. The way the coaches have been talking to me, the way my partners have been aggressive and coming after me, I think it just all works hand in hand.
What's the difference between maybe a practice day that's less structured and then one that's full of those types of scenarios that you're describing?
Yeah, I think both are good. I think it becomes more individualized, getting closer to competition week or something like this, where I might have to work on chest lock defense with wrestling Kyle, working in my second period, holding my lead, or if I have to go get one at the end. I don't think anything really changes. The energy is both high, no matter the type of practice. So I'm just really grateful to be in there and have everyone pushing me to the next level.
Ever since David Taylor got to Oklahoma State, there's kind of been this, this comparison between Oklahoma State and Penn State and the things that are going on. And at the U.S. Open, it really felt like, Oklahoma State kind of won that battle. Do you take confidence from the success that you're seeing your teammates have and not maybe just your success?
Yeah, 100%. And I know wrestling is an individual sport. You're out there and no one can help you. You're out there competing on your own, making your own mistakes. But it really is a team sport. I feel when I came in, I've helped the team tremendously, whether it's DJ, Wyatt, Dustin, helping them get better. But they've done the exact same thing for me, just having those guys constantly fighting with me, working with me, battling it out. It's just, I think it all works hand in hand. And then now with the coaches, and they just all got, a great mindset towards wrestling and, just in life in general. And just they know how to be the best, and they've been there. So it's just been phenomenal.
What type of support system does the wrestling program have in Stillwater? And maybe not like coaches and all that, but the community. What's that like?
Yeah, it's crazy. Coming from Arizona State, I did feel very supported. But it's different. It's a big city, lots of things to do. So wrestling can kind of get watered down throughout the city, and people and even donors and stuff, where Stillwater, it's probably nothing to do, but the wrestling is freaking amazing. So it's just, you could feel that support even walking into brunch, breakfast, dinner spots. It's just, everyone loves wrestling, everyone knows wrestling. I go get a haircut and they're like, oh, you're a wrestler, see your ears. And you just feel the support from the whole town, the whole city, and it's just great. It's great to feel that, and you're supported, you're backed up, and they want to see you achieve your dreams and have that success.
Kyle Dake is a guy that, you've wrestled a lot over the years. What were some of the keys to getting that victory in the finals at the U.S. Open?
I just think it's my time. I think my wrestling has evolved since even last year, being in Stillwater for about 6 months now, 7 months. Just staying disciplined, making sure to get to my attacks, finishing at a high rate. And I feel like I'm just the best in the world, and offensively, defensively, even at that second period, as tired as I was, I know he was fatigued, and no one has really scored on me where they get a single leg, or I see you're taking a full shot to score it to, and I feel confident that my defense is there. It's just, I got to make sure when I get exhausted, I get emotional, not just to dive in on legs, and that's kind of where I get scored on. I dive in, quick go behind, or cheap tilt. just staying disciplined and focused, I think it's been the main thing.
There was some question about, well, I think first, was Dake going to come back? And then if he was, what weight? Did you anticipate all along that you'd be seeing him at 86 this year, or were you a little bit surprised when he made that announcement?
I heard rumors back when I wrestled my first overseas tournament in Bulgaria this year. I heard rumors about it, and I was like, oh, if it happens, that'd be cool, you know? It'd be easy in a sense if I have somebody no one knows, and okay, I know I'm gonna go make this world team, but it's just so much more satisfying being able to wrestle someone like him and going out there and beating him twice. Gives me more confidence knowing that I'm ready to go win a world championship. Just with all the accolades he has and the success that he's had, I know I'll be right there, and I know I'm the best in the world.
Has having Dake back in the weight pushed you in any way, or challenged you to elevate your level?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like I was always focused. I know what it takes to be in the top, but obviously having someone like that enter 86 for sure dials me in, puts me in a position. It's like, can't make any mistakes. I gotta go out there and I gotta go take it. I can't just hang back and let it come to me.
Do you have any predictions for any changes that Dake might try to make for tomorrow?
I've been thinking about that a lot. Wrestling, I feel it has changed a little bit. Even seeing him at World Trials, haven't seen much offense from him, push outs. So I don't really know. Does he shoot in more? Does he try to take a lead? I kind of hope he tries, try to get into my legs, because I know how fatigued he was last time, and that's what's me generating all the offense. So I'm just ready for anything. And David, yesterday, 2 days ago, he put this clip up about, you have a plan, you don't have a plan. Sometimes it just goes out the window, and there's a difference between winging it and seeing what happens. So sometimes you just gotta go out there and see what happens and just be prepared for anything.
David's also competed against Kyle a lot over the years. How valuable have his insights been for this matchup?
It's been awesome, but not only for Kyle, just in general, his mindset of wrestling and what it takes, holding position or win the score. You go out of bounds, here's the time to sting them, here's the time to let back and snap and take position. It's just really brings just a different perspective in my mind tactically, and it's been great. I couldn't ask for anything better.
Dake, had a lot of wins over David in his career. Does getting a win here feel like you're kind of doing it for both of you guys a little bit?
I'm doing it for the whole team. They put so much in me. When I made the trip out to Stillwater, I feel it. I still feel it, that they're just fully invested in me. They truly want the best for me. They want me to succeed, not just me, everyone. So as much as I want to win, I want to win for everyone, whether it's for David, for all the coaches, for my trainers, for the donors that's helped me, for my partners. I'll get the success, I'll be the big name, but they all get a part of my success. They all get a percentage, and I feel like I wouldn't be here without them.
Awesome, man. Well, I'm excited for the matchup tomorrow. Anything else you want to say before I let you go?
Thank you. I'm honored. I'm blessed to be part of this organization, and just as always, don't trip.
Thanks, Zahid.
Yeah.